This is SSPTV News, brought to you by Samsung Productions and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
5 more people join the ranks of Hazleton's bravest. That story and more next. Happy Friday, everyone. Thank you for watching your trifecta of local information on the air, online, and on the Samsung Productions app. We are SSPTV News, and we are 25 years old. That means we can rent a car. I want a Tesla. I'm Ken Kara, and here's your Friday headlines from SSPTV and the Hazleton Standard Speaker. Last night, 5 new firefighters promised to serve and protect the city of Hazleton. Thanks to a federal grant from the Department of Homeland Security, the city fire department will now have 23 full-time members.
It's the first time since 1988 that now we'll be able to open up all of our apparatus, be staffed 24/7, 365 days a year. So again, it's a great day for the Hazleton Fire Department, but even a better and more monumental day for the citizens of Hazleton and added protection and staffing. Again, I just can't commend enough to Mayor Cassatt and the administration for their support in being able to attain this grant, and also working together in our department along with the Hazleton City Firefighters Local 507 had a big effort in helping us all work together in getting this grant.
It's always been a dream of mine to be a firefighter. Very exciting. I started off as a volunteer, and now I'm blessed to be a career firefighter.
I started off at 14 years old being a volunteer. It's always been a dream of mine, and now I'm making the next step to be a career firefighter.
The new firefighters are Thomas Brzezinski, James Fenstemacher, Justin Zoshak, Michael Volziak, and Edward Hoffer. Former Congressman Lou Barletta and State Representative Tara Toohill were among the officials on hand for last night's ceremony at the Good News Church on Laurel Street in Hazleton. A dog discarded from an automobile and other stories like it have one area shelter filled. Lisa Sugar reports.
There is a crisis in Carbon County. That, according to the director of the Carbon County Animal Shelter, Tom Connors, who joins me now. This is really a shame. You are filled. You have more dogs than you have kennels right now. And there are some tough situations you're dealing with, including a dog who was tossed from a vehicle early this week that we reported on.
Yeah, Monday we had a small, it turned out to be a 6-month-old dog, female dog, like a retriever mix. She was seen by 2 people being thrown out of a car in Lansford on East Abbott Street. So we have her under our care today, and we got a full shelter. There's a problem in the county as far as people leaving their dogs behind when they move. We have 3 dogs down there that were currently left behind when the owners moved, and things have to change.
And right now, with the dog that you call Baby Girl that was brought into you, the one that was thrown from the car, there's a reward because you're trying to find out who did this and prosecute to the fullest extent of the law.
There is. I mean, the people of the county and all over. I've had calls from Gettysburg that heard the story and offered to make donations for this dog's medical fund and a reward. And right now there's a $500 reward for information on anybody who knows the owner of this dog that leads to the prosecution and arrest of this person, because we're tired of it. It's just getting out of hand and it's too much, and these dogs and cats, they deserve better, and we need to have somebody arrested, that's for sure.
So how are you handling it now? You just had more dogs given to you yesterday. You're really being swamped and overwhelmed. You
know what? You have to make room sometimes, and it's tough because you're taking away room from the other dogs. I mean, I have a dog in my office. It gets overwhelming. So, but we need people prosecuted. People who abuse dogs, leave dogs behind, they need to be prosecuted. I spoke with the cruelty officer, and she's like, sometimes it's difficult to find out where they go. Well, yeah, you know, sometimes it's not that difficult.
What can our viewers do to help you right now?
The most important thing is they need to report any kind of abuse that they see. Sometimes they know of a dog being in a house and it's not taken care of. Let the proper people know so that we can get that dog the help that it needs. And if anybody knows any information on this particular dog, I know it was Lansford, but people travel all over. People have relatives. This is a young dog, and maybe they recognize it. And please call the Lansford police.
Well, you keep up the good work. I know you're overwhelmed, but we're glad we have people like you that are fighting for man's best friend and taking care of them until you can find a good home. And if you can help out and adopt some of these wonderful dogs that are at the Carbon County Animal Shelter, please call Tom Connors immediately so that maybe they can get the good home they deserve.
Time now for weather on SSPTV News.
Nice sunny day in the city of Hazleton. Going to be a clear and cool night tonight as well. Here's our forecast from the National Weather Service. Again, it will be clear and we'll have a low of 12 degrees. Saturday, mostly cloudy with a high near 27. 40% chance of some snow on Saturday night. Cloudy with a low of 17. New snow accumulation of less than a half inch possible. Then on Sunday, 40% chance of some snow. Mostly cloudy, high of 28. Sunday night, partly cloudy, low of 14. We'll be up in the 30s on Monday, right at 30. Mostly sunny, mostly clear. Monday night, low of 19 degrees. Tuesday, sunny with a high of 33. Tuesday night, partly cloudy, low of 23 degrees. We kick off Friday's SSPTV Standard Speaker Scoreboard with a battle of unbeatens in the Wyoming Valley Conference Division I of Wrestling. Hazleton area walked away with the win over Coughlin, and the Cougars are now 3-0 in the conference. Shane Noonan got the Cougars' only pin at 220 pounds. He's 19-0 on the year. In the Schuylkill League, Monoy area beat Schuylkill Havens 53-12. They had pins by Thomas Allison, Danny Lawrence, and Michael Onsbach. Let's dive into some swimming scores. The Hazleton area boys are at 6-0 in the Wyoming Valley Conference. They beat Tunkhannock with Paul Flowers and Anthony Gallstone winning 2 events and 2 relays. Maggie Yanis won 2 as the Lady Cougars got a victory as well. North Schuylkill swept Schuylkill Haven. Bryn D'Angelo, Riley Bolinsky, and Ryan Everett all won 2 events. Tamaqua was swept by Blue Mountain, and Monoy area was swept by Pottsville in more Schuylkill League swimming action. In boys basketball, Hazleton area beat Wyoming area. We have an in-depth feature piece on Demir Faison next week on SSPTV News. He led the Cougars with 20 points. MMI beat Lake Lehman with Matt Marchetti and Mason Marchetti scoring 14 points each. Monoy area beat Williams Valley. Shane Miller was their leading scorer with 23. Marion lost to Lourdes. Tyler Fritz had 17 points for the Colts. Coming up on SSPTV, turn it up for our Music Year in Review for 2018 and keep the volume up for Ron Marchetti's Short Shots in Sports, plus a story on Joe and Jay Madden's main event. Watch SSPTV in Scranton on Comcast Channel 190 Saturday and Sunday from 8 a.m. until noon.
Good evening, everyone. Here's today's Talk of the Town. This Sunday, there will be a bingo fundraiser to benefit the Hazleton Area Recreation Program. Games will start at 1:30 p.m. For more information or for advance tickets, you can call one of the 2 numbers on your screen. The Scranton Wilkes-Barre Rail Riders are holding job fairs on January 12th and on January 16th for seasonal employment. The team is also now accepting resumes for their 2019 internship program. For more information, you can visit swbrailriders.com or call the number on your screen. And Booty's Place in Hazleton has a few weekend specials for this weekend, and they are currently listed on your screen. For more information, you can call Booty's Place at 570-455-5551. And that's today's Talk of the Town. SSPTV News would like to send sincere condolences to the family and friends of these recently departed. Joseph A. Chinney of Hazel Township. A memorial service will be held Tuesday at 12 noon at the Fierro Funeral Home. Friends may call Tuesday from 11 a.m. to 12 noon at the funeral home. Charles E. Smith Sr. of Lime Ridge. Funeral will be Tuesday at 11 a.m. at St. James Lutheran Church in Nescapec. Friends may call Thursday from 9:30 to 11 a.m. at the church. The Heller Funeral Home is in charge of arrangements. And Arlene T. Taraba of Drums. Services will be private under the Butler Chapel of the Crofton Hughes Funeral Home.